Alright, I am back, and round one, I did win the die roll, so I am going to definitely go first. So the game looks pretty good. Not going to mulligan, that's for sure. So we'll play a force and pass the turn. And pass the turn. Evie. Alrighty, and we'll pass the turn, and we'll play a Shamble Shark on opponent's end step. Ah, Simic versus Simic. This will be interesting.
It's ready.
So here's his end step, and I'll play this Shamble Shark. It's not ready yet, Evie. And there's the tower defense. So I'll play the Crocodile now, just to start the evolving. So Shamble Shark, get in there. Evie, shh. What?
Can you call your parents? I want to talk to them.
Not right now.
Okay, maybe later?
Yeah, maybe later.
Okay.
So he plays another Metropolis, right? Get.
How come I can't watch you play?
Cause I'm busy. And the forced adaptation. So this guy took on the forced adaptations. Alright, so I'm going to play the Denizen here. And that evolves both my things.
Look, Alyssa, it's a steady turtle.
And we will once again beat in.
Right. Here. How did you do that? Alyssa, how did you do that?
So his Metropolis Sprite's probably it's going to become a problem pretty quickly. But I do have this tower defense, and it's going to be pretty awesome. I think it's going to completely catch him off guard. If it becomes relevant. Stop it, Evie. So he main phases a Scat Clan Charger. That's sort of interesting. I guess it does block my things, so I'll take 3 here.
Stop it, the turtle's gonna spin, you know? It's gonna spin.
Alright, Drakewing Crazy's evolves the Croconura, and it lets me leave open tower defense mana. So I'll play the Drakewing, evolve the Croc, and attack with everything. And we're targeting him with the library thingy. Because why not? And that he got elusive Crazies and an Ivory Denizen. Those are good things to get. So attack with everything. He takes 6. I don't think he can win now. He's got to go on defense. Ah, so he's splashing red too.
Dad, can I wake up Mommy since it's almost dinner time?
No. Just leave her alone.
I'm gonna go put this book on the desk.
Okay. Okay, Lightning Phantom's a thing. So he has 4 blockers for my 4 attackers. Trying another island there is not good. So by attack, his best blocks are chumping. He chumps here. He trades here maybe, and then chumps here, blocks here. So if I do this, I get to 2 for 1 with the tower defense and still have a board. Whereas I wipe out his board and the Phantom goes back to his hand. So I think that's fine. I guess it sort of depends on how he blocks. But I think this is probably the best way for him to block. So the sprite blocks the crazies. I kind of expected that. This sprite, okay, I sort of didn't expect that. I should have, but I guess this is just a 1 for 1 then. Well, it's fine. The tower defense isn't doing too much else. So I'll do that. It saves all my things and kills a sprite. Ah, and I have trample too. Okay, that's good. So the Phantom goes back to his hand. He has to replay it, and then he doesn't have enough blockers to live next turn. I don't think. Maybe he does. So this guy has to block the crazies. The Phantom blocks a Denizen or something. This guy Point Charge blocks this. He takes 4. No, that's not really going to work for him. So here he plays the Phantom. So best case, he's taking 2 and losing... losing nothing. So maybe I don't have an attack here. Which means the sprite is going to get really big and annoying. So he takes 2, he eats my dude. Yeah, I don't think I have an attack. I guess I have to sit back and wait to stop drawing lands. He has a Denizen of his own, so now we're going to be in a little stalemate. So we're hoping the tower defense worked out a little bit better. Hold on a second, we'll be right back.
Shut up.
Alrighty, sorry, I'm back now. So he didn't play anything else other than Sage's Row. If I could stop drawing lands, this would be awesome. His sprite is going to get endlessly big. Plays another Denizen. It's going to mill me. Miming Slime, you suck. Miming Slime was like one of those cards that would have saved me maybe, and I'm just gonna die here to continuing to always hit lands. He does have this little trump card in the forced adaptation that I can never attack into him again. I guess if I get like Keymaster Rogue, I can attack into him. So where's that Keymaster Rogue? So Phantom attack. Do I take it or do I double block? I think at this point I'm going to block. He's got the ground pretty clumped up, so I'm going to double block just to not take the damage here. If he's got a pump spell or a trick or something, I'm kind of screwed anyway. And that's just based on I didn't draw any spells ever. Yep, and he does have the trick. So, yeah, I'm just pretty screwed here. He gets to replay the Phantom, too. That's just painful. Cool, I drew another land. That's just what I needed. I don't know why he didn't replay his Phantom there. I don't think there was any reason not to. So now his Sprite can attack in, and there's just not much I can do about it. Yep, and he's milling 2 cards. He's probably going to mill, like, 4 spells. And I draw a land. Yeah, he milled 4 spells and I drew a land. Or I'm going to draw a land, I'm assuming. Yeah. This is just painful. I'm going to make him kill me. Just have him give me more information. So this is just bad luck. He's milled how many spells now? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 spells, and I've just been drawing land after land. I'm gonna take the 5 here. And he replays the Phantom and I draw, and then he mills 4 spells and I draw land. I don't think there's a way that I can beat him here. I guess I need to like draw the Primordial or something. Forest Crises, Shamble Shark Forest. Okay. Well, there's still hope I can draw a land. Christ alive. And pass the turn. So here he can Alpha Strike me. He just gets in there with everything and I die. He is just going to go Phantom. I'll take it once again. So I drew 11, 13 lands. That doesn't seem very good. So there's the Totally Lost. And the Aetherize. Yeah. Well, thanks to Mick Golden Age. Actually, that's sort of helpful. Alright, hit. Burst of Strength is not a hit. Let's try again. Field Oculus is also not a hit. Right. So, once again, I'm just dead. Actually, I'm going to play the Field Oculus. So, like, a lot of these cards would have just saved me, and I just they got milled. It's super annoying. So, how do I win this? He's only coming in with a Phantom. I think I'm just going to chump it with the Field Oculus. I could also then Burst of Strength it and pump it. And he lives. Seems like that's a decent move. I don't think that's where he doesn't have the ability to just attack with that guy anymore. So we'll do that. And it does, of course, mean that I'm going to get milled out when he replays it, but I suppose that means I should have Burst of Strength my Drakewing in the off chance that I drew the Primordial. So that might have just been a punt, actually. Island, Keymaster Rogue, Denizen. Wow. I punted. Ha! The last card in my deck is the Primordial, and that would have won me the game. Okay, no it wouldn't. So, there we go. He milled me out. On the plus side, though, I did get, like, way flooded, so... so what do I want here? Rescue's good, because it seems like he's relying on the Force Adaptation. And it's just a bigger dude, so... Tower Defense, yeah, it showed off that it wasn't really what I wanted to be playing in this deck, so... I think that's about it. Alrighty, once again, I do want to play first. This hand's good. Like, pretty darn good, actually. Not gonna mulligan. So, turn 1 Raptor, turn 2 Oculus. Okay, maybe I go turn 1 Raptor, turn 2 Shamble Shark, turn 3 Oculus. Obviously main phasing the Shamble Shark to pump the Coffin Raptor. Evolve the Coffin Raptor, I guess. So he has a Coffin Raptor of his own. And a Forced Adaptation once again. Okay. And we have ourselves a game. So here's the Oculus. Evolves both my dudes. definitely attacking with them. So does he evolve his raptor? He does not. So that could mean a number of things. It could mean that he's gonna flash in a Shamble Shark, but I can't afford to just sit back and not do anything. So I'm gonna attack. His force adaptation is gonna make his raptor to big, undealable levels. So he blocks my Cloudfin Raptor. Okay. Is he gonna do anything else? Alright, Simic Charm's there. So we're gonna pump the Oculus. He takes 5. What does Simic Charm do? It gives him +3/+3. That makes him a 4/5, which means I just lose the Raptor. And I think that's okay. I'll deal with that. I can deal with that. Made him waste a turn and go down to 8 life. It made me realize that forced adaptation is really annoying. Alright, Sprite is not that intimidating. Alright, so Keymaster Rook's a pretty good draw, actually. No need to play it pre-combat because, well, I just don't need to. So I'm going to attack with both. And we'll see what happens. Okay. So the Sprite is chumping the Shamble Shark. But the Raptor is, well, yeah, it's threat of activation. So do I pump the Oculus? I don't think I do. I'll let him chump once. And now I will play the Keymaster Rogue. And I'm going to return, I think that just the Shamble Shark to my hand. He's going to get blockable by the Cloudfin Raptor next turn, so I should do that. Alright, well, I win on turn 5. That's pretty cool. Alright, so now that I know, again, about this dang forced adaptation, do I want to change anything? I think Burst of Strength is just not good here, so maybe I'll just take out that and put in Agoraphobia. Or maybe since he's trying to go so heavily on the defense, maybe I want the Razor Tip Whip here. That'll let me win a long game where he's just trying to defend. Yeah, I think I'm beat down in this deck, so in this game. So I'm gonna sadly I'm gonna try that. That's really weird to do, but yeah, I'm bringing in Razor Tip Whips. Okay, sure. Because it just seems like he's a really defensive deck. Well, this hand, can it get there? I think it can. Since he's a slower Simic deck, I think this hand can get there. Aethra is really not what I wanted to see, but it's okay. So here's his Sprite, and I imagine next turn he plays the Forced Adaptation Sprite. So I'm going to go with a Frilled Oculus here.
I do not like that same idea.
I think this guy might have actually prioritized Forced Adaptations. Maybe I got really unlucky and it just drew it in his opening hand both games. I don't know.
I do not like the same idea. I do not like the
Alright, well he's coming in with the Sprite. That's okay. What's he doing? Oh, +1. Okay, that's fine.
I do not like them here or there. I do not like them anywhere. I do not like creating. I do not like.
Yeah, there's the Forced Adaptation. I don't know why I didn't play that pre-combat, but well, I guess I do. So we'll get in there with the Oculus. And I'll be able to get him pretty good with the Aetherize. So. And then the Summit Guild Mage.
Not in the box, not with the box, not in not something else. I would not keep them here up there. I would not keep them anywhere. I do not like.
So hopefully he just goes all in on this Forced Adaptation plan, and I get him with the Aetherize. He is coming in, and I'm going to take 4 here if he pumps twice. Yep. Okay, he's not pumping twice, so he's going to play something else. Drinking Crazies. Okay, so this is starting to look pretty good for my plan. The Oculus attack is still safe, so I'm going to do it. I don't think he's going to block this Crazies.
In the box, I do not like them. With the box, I do not like them. In the house, I do not like them. With them.
Alright, so I'm just going to get him this turn with the Aetherize.
I would not like them anyway. I do not like green eggs and ham. I do not like them for ham. They train. Oh no, they train. Will you are trained?
Alright, so he's coming in. I'm going to pass priority to him. So he must have a 5-drop that he wants to play here. Well, let's Aetherize him.
I do not like green eggs and ham. I do not like them and say in the structure.
This gets rid of the Force Adaptation and makes him replay both his things.
When you play me in the truck, I would not.
And then next turn I get to play the Rust Scarab. Top and after. And then presumably the Metropolis Sprite.
You see, not in the house, not in the box, not with the mouse, not with the box. I will not eat them here or there. I do not like it anywhere. I do not like them here.
Yep, Metropolis Sprite to evolve as a Raptor. Alright, well I'm going to come in with both. And the reason for that is so I can Blood Rush Scab Plane Charger if he tries to double block in a Guild Mage. I don't think he will, but that's the plan.
On a boat, I will not. With the first, I will not eat them in the rain. I will not. Not in the dark, not in
Okay.
the tree, not in the car. You let me be.
So,
I do not let them in the box. I do not.
I think here I'm gonna sort of use my mana efficiently. I'm gonna have
I do not eat them in the
use the
house.
Zamet Guildmage's first ability and then play a Croconura. That makes him a 2/4 and makes it where my opponent can't profitably attack into him. So.
Oh, that's so cute. The box so cute.
If he wants to use a Blood Rush trick on me, then he wants to use a Blood Rush trick on me, and there's nothing I can do about it. This also lets me evolve the Croc next turn with the Rust Scarab.
I do not go to a phone. You do not like them. You say, try them, and you may try them, and you may say.
Okay, I'll hard cast Scab Clan Charger.
So if you want repeat, I will try to use. You will see.
No, I think I would have. No, you can't try to get the Croc that way. Okay, so what do I have? Do I have attacks? I've got attacks the Oculus for or the Croconura, I think, is the only real attack that I have. So I'm gonna go and do that. Anything else he just blocks with Scab Clan Charger.
And in the tree, they are so good. So good, you see. So I will eat them in the cup. And I will eat them.
And I kind of do want to play the Rust Scarab, so if I don't get the opportunity to, well, that's okay too.
So, I do so much for you. Thank you, Sam.
He blocks with the Scab Clan Charger, so here I'm going to trade the Scab Clan Charger for Scab Clan Charger. That guy's just kind of annoying and a big blocker, so I just want to get rid of him. And this also lets me play the Miming Slime, because now my guy's power is 4. Miming Slime comes into the battlefield with 4 as a 4/4, and evolves the Croconura. Oh, no, he didn't, because I'm dumb. Okay, well, that's fine. It's still a 4/4, and he has to deal with it. Oh, another Falcon Raptor is not that scary. He does get to come in for 3 here. Ah, Crazies. Okay, he gets to come in for 5, actually. Okay, so now I definitely need to leave behind the Croconura. If he comes in for 5, then I return fire for 7. I think I'm fine with that.
Yeah, guess what? Now you got 4 guard legs.
Yep, +1/+1. Sure.
What's that? What's 4/4? E was an outfit. What's 4/4?
Alrighty, so I'm gonna come in with everything but Croc, I think. Yeah, I can't block any of this things, so come in with everything but Croc. And let's see, what am I taking next turn then? 3. If I block the trampled dude, then I take 3, 4, 5. And then I hit him, if he doesn't block, then I hit him for 3, 5, 9.
Maybe he turns around and he's looking at nothing. You can look at this, guys.
I think it's fine. So I think I hit him for 9 here. Do I do that? Do I pump or do I not? So I hit him for 9. No, I'm not gonna pump. I'm gonna play the bigger thing, and then evolve the Croconura.
The wild things become the walls of his moving door. And what is small and
So staring down a bunch of flyers. The croc takes care of at least 3 damage. So what could he have that could kill me? 2 blood rush tricks will do it. I don't think that's realistic though. So I'm staring on 5, 6, 8 damage. Yeah, 5, 6, 8. So I'm actually staring down realistically 5. I think. So if he has the piggy, I die. He doesn't have the piggy, so I do not die. So what do I do here? I think all the ground things have to attack. So if I attack with everything here, he blocks. Let's say the Scarab with the Sprite and the Ooze with the Raptor. The Oculus gets blocked by a Raptor, and the Guild Mage gets blocked by Crazies. Is that okay though? Alright, so let's go this again. Scarab blocked by this guy, Ooze blocked by this guy, Guild Mage blocked by Raptor, Oculus blocked by Crazies. I think I'm just going with everything with the Guild Mage and Quack. If I go with everything, he has to respect a spell, though. Yeah, no. So, just going with these things. Oh wait, definitely not the Croc. No, actually, I want to use my mana, so I'm not going to go with the Oculus. Just going with the big things. So if I just go with these things, he double blocks like a Raptor and a Sprite on the Ooze, and I can only kill the Raptor. But I'm fine with just killing the Raptor, so I'm fine with doing a 1-for-1 trade here. So yeah, we'll do that. I think this is where he still has to block, and I might just get a chump out of it. But that's fine. Yep. So he double blocks. Yeah. Well, yeah, I get to take care of one of his big raptors, so that's pretty good. Yeah, he kills my thing. Got it. So now we're going to play Sage's Row and the Shamble Shark. And that just keeps him on the defense. Oh, I got a Lelian Phantom there. That's a pretty good thing to get. So once again, I'm dead to the piggy, if he gets it. So I can use the Sage's Row effect. I do see your point, but yeah, I realized that after. Okay, so Slaughterhorn means it's lethal. I guess I got kind of lucky there. I'll go ahead and play out the Oculus first to evolve the Shark. I got a pit fight. It doesn't particularly matter because Slaughterhorn's just going to come in there for lethal. So everything's coming in. I think it's just lethal on board too. No matter what he blocks. Or how he blocks.
The babies figure out what he's gonna do next. I just figured out what you're gonna do next, baby.
Yep. And I don't think there's any things that he can do with 2 blue that would save him either. I'm about 99% sure on that. So I'll pump the Oculus just in case. Just in case there's something I'm not thinking about, and there's not. So he's dead. And we were the last round to finish. It's pretty crazy considering I drafted a pretty aggressive Simic deck. But I've been distracted, so.